When it comes to a 404 error page, here at Bloom, we really like to create a custom error page because, as you can see, most website platforms, Wix included, have a default error page that simply send you back to the home page of the particular site in which you have clicked on or typed in a broken or invalid link. And so this is an example of a default 404 page. And I'm just going to explain to you the reason why we much prefer using a custom 404 page over this default one. So for all intents and purposes, this functions just fine. Aesthetically, honestly, it looks pretty great. But here's where we find that it is not as beneficial as a custom page. You can see that it's got Wix Studio branding. It's got all sorts of options that take you away from the website that the user tried to navigate towards. And you've just got this one little piece here, which is a little bit blocked by my widget here, but it basically says go back to the site homepage. By clicking that, it will take you back to the homepage of the website that you were trying to navigate to. But again, look at all of the options to head elsewhere. We definitely don't want anybody leaving your website if by accident they type in a wrong link or click on a link that you have since updated or deleted. So enter the custom error page. This is the error page template that we have created for you. And so again, you're going to make your choice based on the aesthetic and the sections used on this error page. If you are a fan, for the most part, of the layout, top hero section, 3 columns, directing people where they want to go, and that final call to action, you can just pop on and edit this in your content mode editor. Really simply update any text, update, likely this image, update any colors that are being used here, and of course, update the copy and the button links for your 3 different kind of offers or directions that you are trying to push anybody who got lost on your website. But if you do want to update the structure of this, perhaps you only want to drive traffic to 2 places, for example, you definitely want to come onto the full mode editor, toggle over to that 404 error page, and then you can come on here and make changes. For example, you could opt to delete this item altogether, or you can kind of make any stylistic changes that you want to see here. These have been set up on what's called repeaters. So it means that whatever you do to one of the boxes will be applied to all of them. So if you decide, for example, that you want to see the picture quite a bit bigger, you can make that change to one of your repeater boxes, and that change is going to apply to all. If you decide that you want to change any sort of alignment or anything like that, something like that can be done on the content mode editor, but any changes you make will be made to all. And then, of course, you want to just double click anywhere that you'd like to update that text or those button links and choose where on your website these go. Once you're done making changes, as always, check it out on tablet, check it out on mobile, make sure that your formatting all still looks good. And then once you're happy with those changes, you can go ahead and click publish. The most important part of your 404 error page, and in order to ensure that it actually functions as a 404 error page, is to pop into the Pages tab here, click these 3 dots, and go to Settings and SEO Basics. Error 404, just like this, must be set as the URL slug for this page, because if this exact error 404 detail is not put into place here, and perhaps you've chosen to call it, let's say 404 error by example, this will no longer bring up this particular error page that you've made if somebody enters a broken link. It will end up on the default error page as I showed you at the beginning of this video. So it's super, super important that this doesn't change. Error 404 is what needs to be here in order for this particular page to be called into view when a user types in a broken or non-existent link. So make any changes that you want to the page, check it out on all your devices, and go ahead and click publish once you are happy with your error page and you're confident that it's going to thoughtfully drive traffic to the most important areas of your website.